Hello, welcome to our reading for the middle of November 2016. So November 11th through the 20th, I decided to format the readings in the middle of the month a little different and do it by our elemental family. So air, earth, water, and fire. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see how it feels for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. It could be a different reading that you connect to. It could be a sign or a lyric in the song that I provide below. I hope you get to check those out. But in the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, how you ride these energetic waves that come through. Here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for the wave? Crashing into the wave, riding that wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me. And thank you for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, welcome to our reading for the middle of November 2016. So November 11th through the 20th, the fire family. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Let's begin with the life purpose oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all for fire signs. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, also called the Ascendant. Let's begin with one card for focus and clarity on the energies in the middle of the month for fire signs and wisdom to ride these energies best. Speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration, your actual speech. I'm hearing your particular speech pattern and flair. Your flair to speak, your flair to connect in the middle of the month, fire sign. So it's your actual voice that's important. I also hear singing. So maybe some of you are singers or in a band and looking for a singer. Maybe it's putting the word out there and finding that right connection. So it starts with talking. Yeah, I see that here. Or connecting to the right people. I'm seeing the right audience for your subject, your talent, your skill, I'm getting flair again. Like your flair for this, like you have an extra spark in something that is not normally in that field, if that makes sense. Like you're different somehow and you stand out, or it's that voice that you hear that you know can command a room. Not necessarily by yelling or by being quiet, but just the tone. The tone. So maybe when you speak as well, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, if you have time before speaking, maybe listening first, but I'm hearing like a presentation, an interview, maybe a chance meeting, but like I feel like you practiced in the mirror for this meeting or like in your head while driving, something like that. you were getting ready, preparing somehow in your head, on paper, you know, with somebody else. But I feel like it comes through. The connection is made in how you say the words, not necessarily the words. So it's important to understand the tone, and maybe I feel like maybe you don't have to think about it. I feel like if this is you and it's natural, it's your natural tone that comes through and is unique. I feel like there's another side of this card where some of you are used to speaking, but perhaps not to that typical audience, that that person that's maybe not somebody you'd normally hang out with but connect with, and you're not sure if you're going to connect because there's differences in how you look or age gaps. Talking to somebody like a younger audience or an older audience. So maybe there's an you have to make some kind of adaptation with how you deliver what you say so it's received better. That's not for everybody. That's just for some. For most fire signs, I feel like it's a natural speech. I'm also now getting not speaking. Like, not like, even like nerves or stage fright, or perhaps like stage fright. I'm hearing like bedroom stage fright, or maybe love, relationship stage fright, performance, maybe something like that, where you're afraid to speak. Maybe it's about sexuality. That could be the subject. Maybe you make it natural, and for somebody else, it's not really natural to talk about. Maybe you're making a natural flow here on something that's not a normal subject to flow with. Perhaps not for you, but for somebody else. And you're going to make that more natural. That's what I'm getting for some reason. Or even, I almost see like a choir with the robes. They're blue and purple with these big fluffy wings. So I think of healing and like indigo energy. I think of the ocean. I think of spirituality and the hermit a little here. So maybe you're going somewhere private to write or think about what you're going to say later, or you've done that already, and now it's time to speak. If you've been holding back, I feel like now it's time to talk. If you're talking to somebody and there's conversation going on and you get that thought like, I wish I wouldn't have said yes to this, take that opportunity to say, you know what, I'm not sure. I'm going to say no now, and if I can later, I'll come back to that. So like being upfront, I'm getting. All right, let's get more clarity for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I'm going to move to the romance angels. Since that sort of came up in the end of not speaking, like something uncomfortable that's different for everybody. But I feel that like that was for somebody specific, or a group, for a group, for somebody specific to teach a group, maybe. Maybe children having, I feel like life purpose is in there, like life skills, like maybe children and life skills, like cooking and doing things that matter, maybe finances, things that they need for, like getting along by themselves when they get out of school, like useful skills. I'm getting cooking, and sex, like speaking about what they're going to go through before they have to go through it on their own and only have their friends to talk to. So maybe you can make something that feels weird, but natural, feel a little less weird. Perhaps that's with your kids, or, you know, you're thinking about the big talk, the birds and the bees, or something like that. I feel like that's specific, that's speaking, but I feel like it's a bigger purpose. It's you speaking to a bigger audience, fire signs. Let's get more clarity from the romance angels for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And that's unrequited love. Speaking about something you couldn't have, or you didn't, I'm getting that you didn't receive this education or this connection or this chance to open up as a child for some reason. Before, I'm getting unrequited love, something you didn't get to say, speak to, maybe somebody you didn't get to like complete things with, or feel incomplete about things about somebody. Somebody doesn't feel the same way about you. You don't feel the same way about somebody else. It's like somebody has a crush on you, but you're not really into it. And you don't, I'm getting like, maybe that's it. That's what I'm getting for fire signs. It's like somebody has a crush on you. You know, it's like you're the one sort of like elegant and I feel like kind of independent, or just kind of doing your own thing. Maybe you were married even, and there's somebody that, you know, is in the store and sees you and just is like, oh, just kind of hitting on you, and you're just not interested, like married, taken, not interested kind of thing. But, you know, they're sort of like really putting on the moves. It's not really like anything to be concerned about, just sort of like extra flirty pants thing. And they're not getting that you're not like, no, thank you. I just need to make an appointment, or I just need to do this, and I still need help, and I need to come back here for that appointment and deal with you again. So let's make this just, just like business, like in and out. So I see that with this card. It actually says there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Maybe I'm getting like somebody at a front desk that maybe actually makes you want to go somewhere else, but maybe that person was just in a bad mood. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's speaking up. Maybe somebody said something wrong with you to you at the front desk. I'm getting like the front desk here. Maybe they just had something happen in their home, or grumpy going to work, or they were late, or something that has nothing to do with you and had a little attitude. So maybe it's about speaking up and maybe just lightening up that situation. And if there's too much grumpy pussness there for you to just, you know, come back a different day or move along, don't really take it personal is what I'm getting. For others, I feel like the attraction is towards you still, and you're just kind of not interested, but you either know this person, they're around you, you like them, but you're just not attracted to them. Like just a friend. Not happening. You really don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to lose a friendship kind of thing, and you don't know how to speak about that. Maybe it's speaking up, or maybe it's, you know, maybe it's not a big speech. It's just one statement that just sort of puts the foot down. You know, put the foot down. Don't keep something lingering, but just make it known what you think and what you feel in your position, and that's it. kind of thing. So you're not really being mean, you're just saying no, or what you mean right away, which is being less mean in the long run to this person. Hopefully they get the hint. Then, you know, you not saying anything and leaving it going, and leaving this poor gent or woman to like want or need something that ain't gonna be happening. Now, if this is you wanting something that is not for you, somebody taken, somebody in a marriage, somebody not interested, I would say just get the hint and move along, you know, on to the next. What did you learn there? Maybe there's something about that person you're gravitated towards, you sort of like, but, you know, you can't latch on to something that doesn't want you. If it doesn't want you, if it's not right, if it's not timing, if it's something not there, if that person's not really into you in the end, why are you putting so much energy into something? You look so fancy. You can go get a fancy girl that's into that thing, or a fancy boy that's into that. You know, they're going to appreciate those boots. She doesn't appreciate that outfit at all. So you need to go to where appreciation is found, or maybe not dream or put so much energy on the past situations and how you thought they were when it really wasn't like that. And maybe it was just about speaking up. Maybe that was someone else who just didn't speak up and you didn't know. You thought that you were wearing fancy boots they liked and they never said they don't like those boots, and I'm embarrassed by you wearing them all the time, and I don't even want to be around you now, and I should have said something months ago. Like something small that built up that's stupid, but annoying to the person because there's probably other underlying reasons that there's no connection, or they're not dealing with something, or you know, you're not dealing with something or not seeing something in someone, or maybe you just don't see their situation at all. You just don't know. You're just like, I'm going for it. This person could be just going for something completely innocent and not understanding the drama here. And maybe walk away from the drama. All right, so let's move along to the Power Archangel Tarot for Sagittarius, Leo, and Aquarius. I almost said Aquarius. Maybe there's an Aquarius energy here with unrequited love. Maybe a detached Aquarius, or something that did not work out with an Aquarius, or lack of balance in a relationship. I'm getting lack of balance. Lack of balance. It makes me think of Libra too. Maybe an air sign here that you're dealing with or dealt with, that you're gonna just, I feel like there's just parting of ways. There's, you know, you say what needs to be said to just sort of like let it go along its way. It's been said, it's done, it's okay. It's like a move along situation and that's it. But you need to speak up so it's not a drawn out situation. All right, let's get another card for Aquarius. I almost did that again. So for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So maybe that's in your chart as well. Maybe there's Aquarius in your chart, or you're ready for something different. I feel like Aquarius energy is unusual. It's a change. It's seeing something in a different way. It's slight detachment, and yet like an energy that works in unity as well. It sees the bigger picture, but I feel like Aquarius has a unique way out. So maybe there's a unique way to deal with this person, or there's a unique way you need to speak. Or I'm hearing like respect the uniqueness in that situation, that person, and not underline a situation, something like that. But look at it with the blessings and then let it go. I'm getting a lot on that card for fire signs. So, all right. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Let's get another card from the Power Archangel Tarot on Unrequited Love and Speaker. And that's the World. That's the ta-da. That's a big speech, guys. This is like ta-da. You know, this is it. This is 21, the World. It requires creativity. It requires you to be creative here, to think outside the box, to do something different, to step through the doorway, to connect to the world. Maybe you're speaking on YouTube or the internet, or in a big auditorium, or something even small, like something in a room that gets out there. I guess that would be online. Not always, though. Archangel Michael makes me think of the strength of God. Big strength on your side. So, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This is a very, very happy ending. It's coming full circle, and it's spiritual growth and insight. I'm getting the same colors with the purple and the blue, and then even golden. So that makes me think of Leo energy. But when I see blue, I know this is funny, but it makes me think of Aries, because I knew someone who was in Aries, and even though Aries is supposed to have red as their color, this person preferred to look at blue. I don't know if that has anything to do with why I'm wearing this, but blue, maybe there's adding more blue into the mix to maybe there's water energy, or emotional energy, or like maybe there was something fiery in nature and there's something calming about the blue energy, healing. I feel like it's something literally coming completely around, like you didn't expect. Like a connection is made, a callback on something, like going back to something. I'm getting a callback. Maybe you're an actor, musician, a job, another interview, like a redo, and now you're protected. Now you have the right. I also think of, now when I see gold here, I think of perfect energy sending out and receiving. So not losing anything in the meaning or the value or interpretation in what you say and what gets back because of the gold. It's perfect when it gets to its destination. So that's a beautiful energy. I feel like that's speaking truth. It's coming full circle. It's dancing your dance. It's ending something, ending a way, ending like a show, a finale, actually ending something, you know, maybe you're actually ending some kind of program and you're the last one, you know, or alpha, omega, you're the first to go and the last, or the last and the first, maybe like a host to a show or like an MC, even a wedding, a DJ, I see Saturn and the world here. So lessons, big lessons for the world. Hard lessons that you've gone through. Maybe you make it easier, or that you come through a lot to get here, to show something, to feel free. I feel like this is big growth for not only you, but maybe a larger audience than you thought. So let's move along to the Thelema Tarot. Get more clarity on speaker, the world, number 21, and unrequited love. I feel like you're also noticed with the world, and sometimes when I see this, I think of you traveling, like going somewhere far in the world you've always wanted to go, and getting your ass there, or making that reservation this time. Not just talking about it, but doing something about it and going there, or at least making the plans to go there. So travel plans I'm getting, full circle, you know, maybe a different place than you've been before. Maybe I'm seeing like one way on the globe and another way, like, or doing like a road trip, you know, and going full circle, driving somewhere on the way back, and it's about the whole journey. Maybe not the destination, maybe even like I'm getting you filming something about a road trip and that connecting to the world. I hope that was helpful. I feel like that was specific, but like you're funny with your partner or your friends, and I don't know, you have something about destinations or something that interests you all, and when you get together and go somewhere, you're sort of interesting and it's worth filming maybe. You know, maybe you talk a lot in the car or something like that, or on the train. I'm getting laughter and being funny. So maybe it's about the journey, and that makes the destination happen later. Let's get another card for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And that's the Knight of Cups. So messages about love. Maybe you're with your honey and you guys are really like funny together. Or this is somebody sort of like sexy and fun. This is that water. I'm feeling the water sign here. So maybe a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy in your chart around you, or in a general reading, just general old, good old loving intentions. Maybe this is that, like, you know, that knight coming in, giving you all the compliments on something, knight or princess. However this comes through, it's somebody offering some love, getting gushy, writing poems, giving the same, I'm getting like the same compliment, like, yeah, thank you, you said that already 3 times and now it lost its meaning. Like, means well, just doesn't know how to maybe present themselves. I'm getting that a little bit with this Knight of Cups. But somebody a little bit young, I want to say a little bit generous and passionate. So I'm getting 2 different energies. One is like the Knight of Cups you kind of want to ride in. Maybe that's for a different group. And one is the one you kind of want to ride out, although you're sort of flattered that he rode in for a minute, kind of thing. I'm getting like dating tips too. Maybe you have tips on dating, or you work with women or men on help in the dating scene, or how to date somebody with substance. I'm getting like spirituality in dating, and it not being a fleeting moment, but being a matter of the heart, being something deeper. Maybe you have something you can talk about that you've seen where you are, about how people act in some kind of public setting, and you notice something. Maybe you work in like a restaurant or something like that, and you observe and have tips. Or someone, you're going to meet somebody in a restaurant and it's worth talking to him or her. I'm even getting like a waiter, a waitress, a bartender, a bartendress, or someone in like a barista or a host. I'm getting that host thing again here. You know, like walking into a place with a podium, getting your hair cut, something like that. Let's move along to the Fairy Tarot and get more clarity on the Knight of Cups. It could be somebody you're helping too, who is overly emotional or overly sensitive in a situation, or gets overly attached too fast. Maybe falls in love all the time, then changes their mind. Or I feel like this person wants a little advice. If it sounds like somebody you know, I feel like they want some help with how to do it a different way, like they're out of the game kind of thing. And maybe you're helpful, you know, with what you've seen. You know, somebody's come full circle, they're over that kind of thing, like going out to bars and, you know, just always kind of going in the race every day, getting your gear on to go do the same thing, and they're ready to sort of like, you know, I don't know, I feel like this is you talking to them. You know, somebody else is tired of unrequited love, like trying for things and it not being real, and maybe they're only used to trying to find it the way they used to, and now they want something with more substance. That could be you too. If it's not you, it's somebody I feel like you're helping. All right, so let's get another card for fire signs for the middle of November. Clarity. One speaker, unrequited love, 21, the world. I feel like you're being really creative here with how you're talking, the stories that you're pulling out, like parables, your connections. Like I feel like you're connecting with somebody, and interesting stories or an interesting connection, something like that, something outside the box brings the solution or the answer, the help that's needed. All right, let's get a card. And that's the Magician. So after your completion, you're ready to start. I feel like this card is really grounded. It's almost like Michael came down to earth and is making magic on earth now. The Magician is the manifester. Being able to create anything you want by noticing what you need and reaching for that tool when it's around you. If you don't have the tool by you now, it's recognizing that you need it and being aware when it's there, or creating the tool in the first place, making it happen, thinking about what you want, and, you know, seeing that map, seeing that blueprint, seeing that vision, and then doing little things, little steps forward in that I am movement with the one to make it happen. It takes doing. It takes putting the puzzle together yourself a little bit and recognizing when the piece of the puzzle's in front of you. It's also the infinity and something coming full circle. The red and the, I feel like they're honeysuckles and like poppies or roses, wild roses or something here, and like honeysuckles. dragonfly wings. Like, you can fly anyway in the situation, but you're choosing to be grounded. I feel like you've come from a long path. I feel like you're even leaving something a little bit solid behind, or a mark behind, and then moving away from that to go find something new, a new journey, a new start, a new mark. You know, perhaps you're going to go back there and bring something new to the table after this journey, after this adventure. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. You can do it. You can, I feel like figure something out, or be the first to do something. Be the first to speak. Be the first to create. Be the first to put something together. Figure out how to end something that wasn't like, was ongoing. Let's get one more card from, what you doing, Mannix? One more card from the Winged Enchantment, my bird oracle card, to sum this reading up for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It feels like it's a tweener, like a big ending and a big beginning that you're ready to do, to embark on. Maybe to help somebody else on as well, or someone else is joining you. I feel like that one wants to come. And that one just came for... this one actually just came for air signs. And I mentioned something about air, but let's get another card for you guys, because I don't know, I feel like that came pretty fast. So let's give you 2 to end with, and I will read fast. Finch, 12. So, all right, let's start with 32. And let's look at, it's the same roses here. Or, you know, or something like that, it's right around you. You notice the magic around you, the answers around you, what you have to work with around you. Hold on. 32 is Sparrow. I am Sparrow at the enlightenment of self-worth. I am pride and simplicity and honor in the commonplace. I am the one standing vigilant. I am power in numbers and the contentment of being part of the larger whole. Much of human endeavor thrives on being originality, of standing out boldly from the crowd. My wisdom encourages the acknowledgement of the role of community and family to shape your personal destiny. You cannot always fly solo, but you cannot neglect the threads that bind it all together. You are approaching a time that will require group effort and need to blend in while fostering your imprint on the world. It is a mighty gift to flit about the world unseen, and a greater gift to know you have flocks behind you if you need them. If you need to pull back, regroup, and find the common ground. You are engaging humanity. You are part of something great, and you are open. You are Sparrow. You are open. You're maybe listening. Maybe you're listening to an air sign, and that's helping you to like bless, heal, connect a situation that was like disconnected before. Or you need to disconnect from that, and there needs to be healing on it first. So let's go to Finch. I am Finch, number 12. So it's also a 3. And then 32 is a 5. So Finch, I am Finch, the diversity of experience. I am a million facets of reality. I am an eternal spectrum of color. I exist in myriad ways and bring the magic of alternatives. I am the high energy of restless anticipation. I am new direction and choice. I am your clue. That's time to switch things around and sample the flavors of life. That's this new start here. Spice it up, change the colors, take the road never traveled. If you are stagnant, I will be there with opportunity. If you have seen it all before, I will change that landscape. Without change, everything stops. I am the million of paths you can take or could take. I am the urge to try something new. I am the joy of a free adventure, a venturesome way of life. I am the flurry of endless activity. You are ready to leave the comfort zone and mingle with new realities. So you're gonna get things shaken up a little bit, put some color in your world. You are abundant in curiosity. You are active change. You are blending experience. You are Finch. This was really beautiful. It's kind of spicing things up. Maybe this knight is coming in and spicing things up a little bit. So maybe he's coming along with you on this brand new journey, or that's you as this knight spicing up someone else's world a little bit, bringing some color to the whole picture. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you.